snapped in half on that wrister.
Well, now he's got 2 sticks, Drew, to celebrate that first goal, right?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay, well, you know, you just carve a little end on that, and you just got a shinny hockey stick now, don't you? So that's obviously a nice little souvenir for him.
Maybe he can give the other half to a significant other of his, guys.
That's true. Why don't you give it to, you know, his mom or dad and say, thanks for letting me play this fun game of hockey. Eastern Michigan will dump it into the offensive zone, trying to set something up from the far side. A centering pass looking for number 21. Tyler Linville was intercepted by the Illini. Carrying the other way, Shonik Powell. 2-on-1. Passing it across to Okuno. Okuno shoots, and he scores!
Well, Dillon, that was a great pass there. All the way across. I believe it was actually Grant Stueve who's going to get credited with this goal for the Illini partner. And I guess it is, you know, for Grant Stueve, it's the kind of night where every time you get a new stick, you get another goal.
Well, how about that? Yes, it was Grant Stueve who carried it in, Drew, just like we were saying. Now he'll get another souvenir. He's got 3 on 2 goals. What a fantastic night for Grant Stueve. His second goal. The Illini now lead 5-0, and we're just under halfway through this game. Illini win the draw to restart play. Quickly dumped on in, courtesy of Josh Baker. The wraparound is cleared on out and down the lane. Baker will go back to recover it, playing on his opposite side. Tried to clear, couldn't do it. Here's a pass being set up by Eastern Michigan. A shot fluttered away by Peplinski, was blocked by the body of Baker in front. Still controlling it are the Eagles. Back to Faucho. He'll pass it to the point. Try to set something up from there. Intercepted quickly, though, by the Illini. Carried on out to center. Skating with it is Flossie. Flossie, a 2-on-1 for the Illini again. One too many passes there for the Illini as they were unable to connect. Still with possession, though, as Baker comes over to pick it up. Plays to Salters. Salters feeds it to Flossie. Flossie couldn't control for long. Played on back to Salters. He'll recover the puck. Loose in the slot. Now finally cleared out to center ice. Recovering it for the Illini is Joey Caprio. Caprio passes it in to Salters. He'll carry on the near side this time. Looking for some room. He'll go towards the wraparound. Looking for a centering pass. No, he'll go to the point. Put it on there. Here's a shot by Kokoschka. Into Flossie. Flossie now will trade places. Back to the point for Belmont. Belmont takes a wrister deflected in front. Picked up here and carried on out to center yet again by Peplinski. Peplinski into the offensive zone. He'll dump it across. Now picked up on the far side by Zachary Willis. Willis will carry behind the net. Looking for a wraparound. No, a centering opportunity was nixed away by the good stick handling there of the Illini defense. Here comes Salters the other way. 1-on-1, trying to beat a move. He shoots one. It's blocked off the shoulder of Barron. Off the rebound, the Illini maintain possession. Strong play there by Flossie. Flossie will win it over to Salters as this is a long shift for those two forwards. Finally, Eastern Michigan will take it towards the blue line and out. Those two will go for a change, and it's dumped on in where the Illini will have to recover behind their own net. Joey Caprio is the first to get to the puck. He'll send it forward, out to neutral ice. Carried on in by the Illini. Pacheco had it. Forced on towards the net. Langen pushed hard towards the cage. Lost possession as he entered that slot. Taken away here by Eastern Michigan. Out to center. Intercepted, trying to get an entry pass. Here comes Dusek. He realized the Illini were offside, so he skates back to the blue line and dumps it in from there. Played by Barron. Barron will pass it forward and then down the length of the ice. This one is easily going the length for icing. So 6:48 to go here in the second period. The Illini with an offensive zone faceoff coming up.
Well, Dillon, I've been keeping my eye on the clock as well as on the play, and it seems pretty much a 1-to-3 ratio as far as puck possession partner. The Illini having almost 3 times more puck possession in this period than EMU.
That's quite a substantial observation there, Drew, and it's probably pretty obvious here for the fans at the Big Pond as the Illini continue their offensive dominance with another face-off win. Here's a shot weak from Dusek that's easily saved by the goaltender, Barron.
One thing I will notice about this period, partner, despite a couple of pushes and shoves at extracurriculars, if you will, after whistles in the first period, we have seen absolutely none of that so far this second.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Drew, as right now, I don't think there's much chippiness going on as these two teams are just playing really an exhibition. I think that's the way it kind of feels at this point, especially for the Illini on the offensive side of things. They win the draw here, but they take it back in their neutral ice area off the draw. Sonesson with a quick shot, that goes wide. Careening off the backboards, it'll go all the way down the lane. Dusek will have to cut it off before it goes all the way towards the goal line. He's able to pick it up, and having to speed around, he drops a pass for Sonesson. Sonesson getting checked on the forecheck, able to make a move to win it. Into the offensive zone he comes. Drops the pass for Cruikshank. Cruikshank then feeds one across for Sonesson, who drops it for Dusek. Dusek shoots, deflected in front, and that sent it wide. Now into the near side corner, the Illini offense still working with possession. Cruikshank carrying towards the slot. Lost possession, but Loznak regained it for him and shoots one, and standing is Barron to make the save somewhere between his glove and his wrist.
That was one of those old-fashioned stand-up saves, partner. He didn't even bother going down. And look out. Would you look at that?
Well, just as soon as you say something, Drew, the chippiness is all back in the game. As it looks like the referees might just want to throw him right to the box. Now they're telling him to get off the ice. Not quite sure who that was. Yes, it was number 48, Luke Dimitro, who led that away as well.
Will Nunez, partner.
As Nunez, yes, you're right. He's going to go to the box, isn't he, Drew?
Yeah, he's already in there, and he knows it. The Eastern Michigan, however, do not have a player in the box already, but I did see an official point to both boxes, so there should be, at minimum, coincidental minors as a result of that pushing and shoving.
Well, they're going to have to sort this out as John Olin is down in the referee's crease trying to figure out what's going on. His captain counterpart, Jordan Weimer, is there as well, as Olin will be given his interpretation first. He doesn't look displeased. Normally, if it's a very unfair call, he will show that emotionally on the ice. But right now, I still see no one in the penalty box for EMU. But I see a 2-minute penalty assessed here to Nunez.
Well, this is why you have multiple officials on the ice, partner. The original call, okay, here he is now. Going into the box is going to be number 23 for the Eagles, partner.
Indeed, that's going to be Tony Gasser. Justin, did you hear what the penalty calls are going to be?
It sounds like there's going to be a double minor against the Illini, though they haven't gotten the second minor up on the board yet. 2-minute slash against Eastern Michigan. That is what instigated this entire event. But the referees ruled that after the whistle, the Illini were the bigger offenders, and they're going to be shorthanded.
Well, they're still sorting things out here. I wonder if they're going to give 2 penalties to Nunez or if they're going to actually take another player into the box, which would create the double minor. We'll only find out in time, I guess. As Nunez is the only one in the box here, so for 2 minutes, the Illini will be shorthanded. Despite the fact that there is an Eastern Michigan Eagle serving a penalty, that's Tony Gasser, who is called for slashing. 5-on-4 for the next 2 minutes, as the Illini have a 5-goal lead. And now finally skating on over and serving this penalty will be Joey Caprio for the Illini. So it will not be a double major assessed to Nunez. It'll be 2 separate minors that will create a power play opportunity for the Eagles. They win the draw to open it up. Right on back to the point, settling down a wobbling puck, then getting a wrister deflected out in front. That one again off of the stick of Peplinski, who has pretty much driven all the shots to the net tonight for the Eagles. Peplinski passes it back to the point, a little too far out of range for anybody to retrieve it, and it goes out to center ice where they'll have to recover. Laid on by Romer. Romer ahead to Peplinski. He'll dump it on in. Towards the net, that one made a strange bounce off the crease. And back out to center as a result of this strong play by Okuno. He'll send it down the length to kill off some more time on the power play. Led ahead here into the offensive zone. A great pass by the goaltender Barron the other way. And it careened right onto Zach Donna, and he was able to fall on it to make the save. 1:17 to go on the power play.
Well, the Illini getting some opportunities here for some members of their squad who typically don't kill penalties to get out on the ice and take their shot at it. As Yoshi Shibata, a big penalty killer, is not in the lineup tonight, and 2 defensemen for the Illini currently reside in the penalty box.
Well, it's a situation the coach Vernie mentioned that he really wanted to work on. We heard him talk about it after the first period, that this was a problem for them last weekend, and it's something that they want to get going heading into that tournament, which starts on Thursday. The Illini will take plenty of opportunities here. I don't think they're going to be complaining about having to play on the penalty kill with a 5-goal lead. Eastern Michigan struggling to get a shot here. They still have possession. Here's finally a ripper taken from the far side by number 21, Lucas Linville. It's deflected away by Donna and cleared all the way down the lane. Sonesson the first to get there, as he'll play hard on the forecheck on this penalty killing unit. 40 seconds to go here on the power play for Eastern Michigan. Still holding it in and continuing to kill off this power play is Lazenak. What a fantastic job from him in that near side corner. He just pins the puck up for a good 15 to 20 seconds to kill off some more time. Here they come into the offensive zone. Here's a shot from Peplinski, deflected into the corner. Played by Dusek. Peplinski will recover the rebound. Carrying it high to the slot, now to the point. He'll go around that area, looking to go wide. Feeding it across, played by number 22, Tyler Cates. Cates feeds one, and then settling down the wobbling puck. It's back to Cates. He's able to try to get a one-timer, couldn't handle it. Poked away by Langen. He'll carry the other direction. Shot and blocked away. High and off the glass, but still in. Carried here by Baker. Rather than holding it in to his offensive zone, he'll carry it out to kill off the last few seconds of the power play. The Illini back to full strength. Into the offensive zone, Pacheco. Pacheco will send it in, and here's a shot by Cruikshank. Cruikshank feeds one in, deflected away. Cruikshank will recover the puck in the near side corner. Looking to get it back to the point. No, he'll carry it himself. Sent one in front. It's loose. Pacheco trying to get a redirect. Couldn't handle it. He gets checked down. Matisiak has the loose puck. Tries to feed it on through to Okuno. He couldn't handle the opportunity. Back on a cross now to the point. Baker looking for something. Decides to pass down low to Matisiak. Quick pass to Cruikshank. Mishandled and played back out to center. 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Illini carry back in to regain offensive possession. Okuno will dump it in further, and a wraparound easily saved there off the shot by Matisiak. The puck carried back out to center. Cruikshank will win it. Pass it to Caprio. Caprio will carry forward and dumps it to Okuno. Okuno then finally dumps it in the length, and it's gloved down by the goaltender, Barron.
Well, real good penalty kill by the Illini. Good active sticks out in front, getting in those passing lanes and deflecting a shot or two. Real good work by some penalty killers who are typically not out there for the Blue and Orange.
Indeed, the Illini really had complete control on that penalty kill as Lazenak had just that fantastic set where he carried it into the offensive zone and held it on the forecheck. Great play from him. He's having himself quite a game.
He's playing outstanding, partner.
The Illini win the draw, speaking of which, that was courtesy of Lazenak. Cruikshank has it at the point. He throws it across to Lazenak, intercepted on its way through. Played here by the defense of Eastern Michigan. Still trying to clear, they can't. Strong play here by Lazenak to hold it in. He'll dump it further. First, Sonesson. Sonesson back behind the net, then plays it back to Lazenak on the near side corner. Finally back to the point. Caprio shoots from there, deflected out in front. High off the glass, still in play. Careening back down. Robert Kokoschka able to hold it in on that goal side. Played here to Kokoschka. Far side now for the Illini. Sending it back to the point. Standing there is Cruikshank. Quickly gives it off to Caprio on the opposite direction. Caprio forward for Sonesson, then back to Caprio. Wrister from the point into the breadbasket and saved by Ryan Barron.
Well, that is probably the best shot opportunity for a save that Ryan Barron has had from the point. Typically, the Illini have bodies out in front, some traffic. That was a clear line of sight all the way from the point. Real easy save by Barron.
Absolutely. The Illini, though, continuing to pound the shots on here. Unofficially in the second period, 14 already for the Illini. Olin in at center here. He can't win it. Fausho does instead. Forcing off the puck, the Illini get it. A backhanded attempt by Shonik Powell. It's in the net.
Well, a great forehand, backhand move by Shonik Powell. He took the puck from behind the net to the front and then found the 5-hole. I don't think that puck ever left the ice, partner.
I can't believe that found itself in the back of the net. I couldn't tell. But I guess the referees were able to make the point, and Shonik Powell will celebrate the goal there by keeping himself on the ice. That was a quick goal for him on that shift. All of about 7 seconds clipped off the board. As we're under 2 minutes to play here in the second period, 6-0 now, the lead for the Blue and Orange. Carried on in by Shonik Powell. Powell gives up possession to Stueve on the near side. Still handling it, throws it on towards the net. Had to be played by Barron. Barron throws it back behind his net for a drop pass, but it careens weirdly off the glass. He'll have to fall on it to restart play, so we'll get an offensive zone draw coming up.
Guys, the Illini have found a real nice combination of playing loose and relaxed and still staying very effective. It's all smiles down here on the bench, a lot of friendly banter, but guys still have their heads in the game. As soon as they get out on the ice, they're ready to play.
You know, Justin, this one might not count for the rankings or the standings in the conference, but it is important for them to be at full game preparation tonight, as they know that this is the last time that they'll have an opportunity to prepare against another team before heading to the most important games of the season. Here's a quick shot by Shaunick Powell, glove down by Ryan Barron, and we'll start all over again.
Well, Dillon, trees are wild on that last goal there by Shaunick Powell. That was his third goal of the season. And Grant Stueve gets an assist, making it his third point of tonight's game.
Still plenty of time to add to those totals for both of them, as it's been an offensive domination by the Illini so far tonight. Another face-off won, but carried on out to center by Dusek. Dusek will then pass it forward to Powell, who tried to dump it on in. There are no glass where he had to play that puck. It went well into the player's bench, and we'll get a whistle and a stoppage. 65 seconds to go here in the second.
Shaunick Powell immediately reacting to his own miscue as he sent that puck into his own bench, apologetically motioning to his teammates, "My bad, I'm sorry."
Yeah, I wonder if Zeb Grubin-Morris had anything to say as a result of that. You trying to kill me? As Eastern Michigan wins the draw this time, played on back by their captain, Romer. Romer will then throw a pass down the length of the ice, and this one will go too far. That'd be called for icing. Boy, Eastern Michigan just cannot catch a break right now.
No, nothing seems to be working for them, Dillon. They can't connect a pass, and I'm not sure. And Will Nunez skating out onto the ice to Yoshi Shibata, actually getting his first ice time of the night. The fans were chanting Yoshi, and Coach Fabrini gave them what they wanted.
They did. He's playing the point man right now as the Illini win the draw. Belmont trying to shoot one. Got tangled up in front by a defenseman. That was Romer. He'll actually pick it up and carry it on out to center ice. Passed ahead now into the right wing for Willis. Shooting one, deflect away by Yoshi Shibata, and that is a crowd pleaser here at the Big Pond. Shibata tried to force it on out with Belmont's help as well. Couldn't get it, though. It's back to the point. Played on there and finally forced out by a strong stick play by Salters. 21 seconds to go here in the period. Dump back on in, chasing things down, and then checked a little bit behind was Dusek. That's going to draw a penalty call. It's going to be a cross-check, and the Illini will head to the power play with just 15 seconds to go in the second period.
Well, guys, Yoshi Shibata got two welcomes onto the ice there. The first was from this home crowd. The second was about 12 seconds later when he took a shot right off the shin. That'll get you into the game real quick.
It's good to see Yoshi with some ice time, a crowd favorite here as always, as that Japanese flag flies for him, as he's the foreign star here on the Illini squad. The Illini now on the power play will take an offensive zone draw. Belmont in its center. Shibata still in there at the point position. Belmont wins it. Forces it out to Flossie, but it's intercepted and carried by Falcho, who quickly shoots it on net. Not gloving it down is Donna. He'll continue the play. Dumped on out and then forward down the length. This one will not be icing as a result of its touched by the goaltender. And that'll come to a close here for the second period. The Illini able to double their scoring total by putting three more up on the board. In that second, the score now 6-0.
Well, Dillon, just want to make mention here that penalty was a cross-checking penalty to Joseph Allen. The Illini will have 1 minute and 45 seconds of power play time continuing into the third period.
Indeed, they will. Not that they'll really need to have the man advantage. They are in a commanding position to take this one away from EMU as they lead by a differential of 6. Let's hear what Coach Fabrini has to say. Justin, take it away.
Coach, how about the play of the newest addition to this club? 2 goals and an assist through 40 minutes for Grant Stueve.
Yeah, Grant has done a great job since he's gotten here of creating chances offensively, and it's nice to see him finally break through and get his first one tonight, heat up at the right time.
And things have gotten a little bit heated here. Last year, this meeting ended up in benches clearing a little bit. What do you tell your team to make sure they keep their composure this weekend?
We have a lot to play for here, a lot in front of us next weekend on Thursday. It's our national tournament, and we need everybody healthy and eligible to go. So we're definitely going to protect ourselves, but we're going to look to stay out of all the unnecessary stuff after whistles.
Sounds like a good plan, Coach. See you in the third.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks again to the head coach of the Fighting Illini and Justin with some insightful questions. Drew, it makes a lot of sense that the Illini tonight will want to keep their heads level, as any unnecessary penalty is going to be detrimental to this club. They're already playing short of James McGinn this weekend, and that's something they don't want having to repeat with any other players going forward into that national tournament.
Well, I think Coach Fabrini has got his head in the right place. It's just a matter of whether or not he can make his boys see things his way. When you're out there on the ice, it's easy for tempers to get high. You're the recipient of a big hit. The next thing you know, maybe you take a silly penalty out of frustration. So he's got to make sure he can get through to his boys and let